I wanted to just kind of talk a little bit about us briefly. Some of you already are aware of who we are, but three core focuses for us as an organization. Obviously, managed IT services. We have a very fast-growing cyber security services practice, and we have developed also very strong cloud expertise, primarily focusing on Azure, AWS, and our own high-performance cloud called Molny. Why I think it's our relationship is important with Zadara is because our customers are coming to us asking for us for a solution. No longer are we having those conversations of we're a Dell shop, we're a EMC shop, we are a NetApp shop. They're like, here are our challenges. We want you guys to deliver this solution. We want you guys to manage it for us, implement it, support it. We want to be able to call you guys 24/7 whenever we have issues and challenges. We want Klik solutions to address it. So, and Zadara is a perfect fit for us because it allows us to do just that. As part of our portfolio here we consider our IT managed services. So, managed storage, cloud storage is an important component for us. I'll discuss a case study that we recently had that we had a successful implementation with Zadara. We had a client that it was a legacy EMC client that just we're tired of dealing with EMC. They were dealing with refreshes all the time, renewals, maintenance renewals that were astronomical in cost. They were concerned about data growth. We're growing as a company. Their data would fluctuate, go up and down, and having to kind of also handle some of the risk by having the data in-house themselves, managing it themselves. We took them on as a managed service customer, and they're driving factors where we wanted to get to a higher level of compliance. We wanted to be able to scale up and down. We wanted to get to a situation where we would never run out of disk space. And so Zadara was a perfect fit. This client happens to be in Washington, D.C., in the legal e-discovery services. They're a service provider to some of the largest law firms in the world. And they ingest a lot of data. And like the challenge was that data fluctuates from time to time. Certain months their data can be astronomical. Certain months it could shrink considerably. And so they were looking for a solution that would fluctuate. It needed to integrate into their VMware environment, needed to be secure. They're adhering to ISO 27001 standards, so encryption and all those other components needed to be very critical. They wanted to be able to extend and scale out to the cloud, particularly AWS for backup and DR. And so this is how we were able to accomplish this. We implemented Zadara storage. I will say it was probably the fastest implementation we've ever had. I think we had a conversation with our Zadara representative as well as the customer, and probably within 7 days we had Zadara equipment on site ready for implementation. We delivered an on-premise high-performance solution that went along their core business model of extending to the cloud using backup and replication. Ability to fail over to AWS was very, very important for them. And they wanted to make sure the data was encrypted, it was secure, always available 24/7. They are a 24/7 operation, so outage has critical impact on their business. And I came up with the ability to never run out of space. So they basically have access to on-demand storage. They can scale up and down as necessary, up to petabytes or more of data available for them for their consumption. It falls in line with their high compliance standards that they set. They've actually added 2 very large clients, probably their largest clients since implementing this solution and helping them adhere to some of these compliance standards. And this is us interacting with the chief information security officers for these 2 very large law firms. And they wanted a complete end-to-end solution. They wanted it managed. They didn't want to have conversations of like, hey, we're going to run out of space. We need to add different storage pools, different types of storage. We wanted to be able to ingest data quick. They wanted a solution, and that's sort of what we were able to deliver with them with our partnership with Sidara. So, yeah, just some ways to contact us. Several folks on the call know us already, so know how to get a hold of us, and I'll be reaching out. Myself and the sales team will be reaching out to them directly for follow-up. But we have a phone number, email address, and obviously our brand new website that we are developing. We're located here in Baltimore, and looking forward to additional conversations. I guess I'd like to open it up for any kind of questions, anything that we could see in the chat here. Sean and I will do our best to answer.